They were kind at first. After being looked over by a rough-looking doctor, you're given an intensive hygiene regimen and a meal fit for an admiral. After you eat, a crewman took you to see the captain. Welcome aboard, traveler. We were dispatched to find you when the SOS beacon was received. Frankly, I can't believe you're alive. You have quite a name for yourself. She stares across her desk at you. I assume you would be okay if we dropped you off at Zorvik's? The crew that rescued you from certain death took you in as one of their own. They begged to hear you regale your stories, and they especially loved to hear about your time on Titan X. They seem less interested in hearing about your 4 years alone on an island. Your time stuck alone has warped your social abilities. Are you just imagining it, or have the crew turned on you? Where once there was camaraderie, they now watch you cautiously. You decide to visit the captain. Her cabin is open, but no one is there. You walk up to her desk and peer at her screen. Something in the corner catches your eye, in bold type. Wanted, for piracy and the murder of the crew of the LSS Flawless. It's your picture. I told you, you made quite a name for yourself. You whip around and see the captain pointing a stunner at your head. We're making a pit stop. We have to wait for payment. Hello everybody, I'm TrimTextures and welcome to Sandustry, the 2D physics-based pixel mining game where we are trying to turn sand into gold. And welcome to the abandoned facility. This is our new challenge map. We are starting a new Let's Play today, and this map is going to be a real treat for you guys because it will be a real pain for me. In this map, which was made by the modding genius Electric, this map is entirely underground because we are not allowed to build above that hole. So there's going to be, I'm speculating here because I haven't played the map before, but this map is going to be a real challenge for us because we have to build our whole factory underground, and it's going to be difficult. We are going to be limited by space, and and that space is not large. So I invite you guys to join me on this journey today. I am really excited to start a new Let's Play, although I am not looking forward to how much pain I am in for. But we need to go ahead and start. As you can see, I started digging here. But we need to go ahead and start earning some money so we can start unlocking some things. Because as you can see over here, we are immediately blocked by some crack stone, and so to get that we're going to need the rocket launcher. We're also going to need the flamethrower, I assume, to fight our way through some slag overload pretty soon here. And we're going to need to get some napalm for our rocket launcher, so we need to get ourselves to that flux emanator as fast as possible because I don't know if there's any free fluxite on this map. I assume there is, but I don't know. So that is going to be challenge number 1 as well. So we have a lot of number 1 challenges that we need to figure out here. And I'm excited for you guys to be along for the ride with me. Now, full disclosure, have some mods running on top of the mod loader and the custom map loader. Of course, we have the abandoned facility custom map. I also have Darkless Mine and Jetpack Speedmod, and those just give us some extra speed so that we're not wasting our time flying around like snails. And then I also have the Skinloader, which has allowed me to get this incredible prisoner skin here made by Spooktical. And I have a special treat for you guys today. I made a mod. I use made in quotes because I stole Electric's code, but I made a mod called the Texture Pack Loader, and so we use that. I made my own little special texture pack, which you guys will see in a few moments here while I start building, so that we can change the textures of all of the blocks, all the pictures in the game. And so I went ahead and did some things that I thought might be useful because I've had some issues in the past with knowing which direction things are pointed. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you like it. I hope you find it useful for you. But of course, if something is bothering you, go ahead and tell me down in the comments because I want to hear your thoughts on this texture pack, which again, you will see as soon as we start building. But right now, I am, what I'm trying to do is just go ahead and mine out this whole room so that we know what we're dealing with. As you can see, let's go for a little ride outside here. There is some water out here, but we can't build out here. So we're gonna have to figure out a good way to make use of this water. But until we can, we also need to go ahead and plan on how we're gonna manage our water situation, because I don't think there's a ton of water on this map, and that means we're gonna be making a lot of steam underground, sending it to the sky, and hoping it ends up back in our factory. So yeah, it's gonna be a treat and a half, I think. But I'm just kind of mentally planning ahead. I think eventually we are gonna be sending water and steam up through this hole right here. So we've got a little bit of room, and I think it's time to start making our quick and dirty first factory. Oh. Well, we have something interesting here. This appears to be a pump with some water and a launcher going out here. So it's sort of like our own little wetter. Interesting. That's cool. Is this an infinite water source? Man, that would make my day. But I don't know yet. And here, let's just keep digging this way. This is really cool. I love exploring new maps, of course, and it looks like... Huh. Okay. Well, we unlocked a room. Now, I don't know what it all means yet. We don't know what it all means yet. So if that's our wedding station, what's gonna go in here? Is this supposed to be, are we supposed to be shaking right here? I don't know. I know I'm digging a lot more than I normally do right away on a map, but I'm just kind of wanna figure out what we're dealing with before I commit to any bad ideas, which I have many bad ideas. So let's see. Are we gonna find an edge to this room? Looks like not yet. Here we go. Dig it. Ooh, this is a big room. I like how it's going for us. Maybe this can be... Okay, this appears to be blocking us off from another room. This room is not as big as I had hoped. Okay. Well, alright. Why don't I go ahead and just dig out this whole room and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so I mined out that whole room, and as you can see, it just revealed this area here. So we got some shakers, and you can see a bit of my texture pack in action there. It has some pre-built shakers for us. Now, my feelings are I'm probably going to want to change up those shakers. Oh boy, I shouldn't even done that. Let's let's go ahead and get our hotbar set up here in the way that I always do, and that's pretty much all we have for now. Yep. Okay. Um, it appears it wants us to use this room as a shaker room. Let's see if I can get rid of that. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of those. I'm gonna go ahead and mine out this whole room as well. We'll come back and then we can start getting our little factory cooking, I think. Okay, we finally mined out this whole room, and I got rid of those shakers. Now let's talk about our next steps. Let's go ahead and open the research tree. We need $50 to unlock conveyor belts and launchers, so we need to go ahead and set up a collector box with some shakers above it, and we'll just have to, of course, do a quick and dirty factory before we can start going crazy. Let's go ahead and build some shakers here. Just like this. And I'm gonna just go ahead and do 2 because why not? And we're gonna be left with a bunch of slag over here, but it is what it is for now, right? So I'm gonna build some collectors underneath this. And I'm just trying to think ahead, plan ahead here. We have a lot of dry sand. We have a limited amount of wet sand. I don't actually want these shakers up here, I don't think. We have, but once we can get conveyor belts unlocked and launchers unlocked, I kind of think I want to move all this sand back over here. And this will be our storage facility for sand for now. And then we have a wetting room, but we're gonna definitely need some water to hook up to that, and pipes are kind of a long ways away. But I am hopeful that we can make use of this thing in the future. But it also poses the issue that I think is facing us real soon here, which is we have a limited amount of water, a limited amount of wet sand. So we need to prioritize our research once we finally get this factory moving. But here, let's go ahead and build a box. This will definitely be enough for us to achieve our goals. And here we're going to build a box for some slag. And we can just move this sand here. That block will build. Whoops. And I guess we can go ahead and start shaking some sand here. There we go. We finally got some gold. Look at that. We've got $4. We are just practically swimming in it. And as I can make some room in this room, we are going to be able to make some more room for our slag box. So I'm excited about that as well. Here we go. We've got a ways to go until we get 50 gold, but then we can finally unlock some conveyor belts. Here we go. Just we're gonna have to do it manually for now. But my dream is, our ultimate goal is a fully automated factory built within the limits that we are given here without building anything above ground because, well, we can't. And and I think this is a really fun and interesting challenge But I think we're in for some pain along the way. Oh, look at that. We're up to 117 gold already. Well, hot dog. I know that we need 550 because we are going to go ahead and unlock logistics here. Now we need to unlock guns, and that's 500. But we pretty much absolutely need that to make anything happen. So let's just keep processing here. We're gonna make some space for our slag. Yeah, this is I'm already feeling the hurt. Not much room here. Let's go like this, go like this, go like that, and then we'll just clear this out and we can make some more space for our slag. Oops. Here, I guess I'll throw this stuff out here. We're gonna have to clean this box up, and that's gonna allow us to put a conveyor belt down here at the bottom. And I think we're gonna point that conveyor belt to the left, because if that's the wetting room and this is the shaking room, we're gonna need a slag room too, and sooner than later, because I think we need to prioritize unlocking, what is it, the kinetic slag press, because we are limited on our wet sand here, which means we're gonna need that money that we get from the kinetic slag press very soon, I think. So there we go, and let's see. It looks like we have some. Are these pixels stuck, or what's going on here? Is that no? I got it. Okay, and there. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and rearrange my there we go. Rearrange here. We're gonna do a conveyor belt this way, and you can see my texture pack in action. We can see which direction our conveyor belts are going, so that's really exciting, I think. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and build a launcher here, launch some stuff that way, and we're gonna go ahead and build a conveyor belt here. Hold control to overwrite that. It's okay if we get a little bit of sand in there. And I'm actually going to go ahead and mine out some of this red sand. Give ourselves a little bit more room here for shakers, but it's going to be a pain along the way because now I got to find a place to put the red sand. In fact, what I'm going to do is just drop it all here because it's just going to keep sinking to the bottom, I believe. So there we go. Clean that up. Okay. And there we go. I'm going to, let's see, build one more shaker right there. I'm going to build our box here. Conveyor belt. We're going to open that up and okay. And let's see. Go like this. All right. I'm actually pretty happy with that. And now we can keep going. Let's just keep processing here. We got a ton of red sand to burn through, or wet sand to burn through. So let's do that because we are only at 173. We need 500. We are a ways off. And then beyond that, we're going to need another 100 gold for filters, another 250 for our flamethrower. The list goes on. The list goes on, my friends. And this, like I said, is just the beginning here. But we're already making a dent in our wet sand. So, you know, that kind of hurts me to see it, but it was inevitable. It looks like we got some random pixels stuck in our slag box there. That's okay. There we go. We're up to 271. That's, we're halfway. We're halfway. There we go. And I guess I kind of want to start digging this out too. There we go. And now that we have conveyor belts unlocked, I'm wondering if we want... Well, no, you know what? I want to wait until we have filters. I want to wait until I have filters because that's gonna make our next step all of that much easier. We're at 340. There we go. Let's see if I can grab some red sand that's accumulated down here, toss it over here so I don't accidentally get it back in my slag box. There we go. 370-ish almost. Come on. This stuff sure is slow, isn't it? There we go. It looks like okay. I had some stuff get trapped in my shakers here. So now that that's fixed, our factory's working, and yeah, if you can't tell already, it's gonna be a long time until we have something I'm happy with because this hurts. We have this much space to do everything we need to do, and it is not enough space. It is not enough. Okay. There we go. We're at 453. We're just inching ever so closely to where we need to go. That slag can go in there. Clean this out. We're at 483. I'm just like counting the pixels here. Work faster. There we go. We hit 500. So we can go ahead and unlock guns there, but now we really need this filters, and we really need this so that we can do the kinetic slag press. We're a ways off. I know last series I talked about the $550 factory, but realistically it's that 550 plus 100 plus 250, which is math on air, 1900 plus another 1000. Oh, no, that includes so we need 1900 gold total to really kick off a factory, and we are almost maxed out on our slag space here. Here we go. We are almost up to 100 again, so we can unlock filters, and that's going to allow us to start shipping the sand around. Here we go. I don't know what I want to do with this space. I really don't. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is conveyor belts over here, and then one this way. And let's see if we can go ahead and get rid of this ice just by beating it. No? Okay. Well, then let's go into our inventory. We're gonna set gun to 3 for now. Here we go. Can we shoot this out of the way? Ooh, it really doesn't want to let me do that. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and build some launchers from here up to here. Like that. It's not pretty, it never is, but we need to make it happen. Here, we'll go conveyor belts. Just get rid of all this for now. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and start putting all this stuff here. And move this dry sand back over there, because I don't need it right now. It's just in the way. And while we're at it, we can keep adding some wet sand over here. We're 100 away from getting the flamethrower unlocked, which is going to be pretty critical. There we go. And keep tossing this up here. Let's see, it looks like we need to. There we go. We got that dug out. And I'm going to do some launchers this way And that'll help me just stack some of that dry sand over there. I like that. Happy with what I got going. This is I won't say I'm regretting my choice, but I'm already regretting my choice of map here. 'Cause this is hard. Here we go. We're just gonna keep doing this. I think if this is gonna be our washing station here, which I think is gonna work out just fine, we can just kind of drop the sand, let it wash and go this way. That also means that we're gonna want to bring that sand in to this room where my shakers are gonna be, and then out is gonna be slag, ideally burnt slag in the future, but we're gonna bring that slag out and drop it down this way. Um, Possibly if I can get the burnt situation figured out right here, we can just set up our kinetic slag presses right there. Although, so far, the map has been building special rooms for us to do things. So maybe there's already a kinetic slag press room set up. I don't know. But look at that, perfectly at 250, we can go ahead and unlock the flamethrower here. Oh, I didn't unlock, I did not unlock the filters yet. So we need another 100 gold. Let's just go ahead and work on that while we keep clearing out all this stuff we got here. There we go. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna get the water from up above and how we are going to collect any future steam and drop it down. That's a future us problem, but we need to think about it now, or suffer the consequence of completely redoing our factory later, which is pretty much a guarantee. Our starter factory is never the one we stick with, but you know, we'll see. Here we go. We got some, just cleaning out all our wet sand from over there. This is all gunked up. I'm not sure why. Oh, interesting. This filter, or this launcher, was never built. Where is it? Number 6. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and build a conveyor belt. I think I have to do it here. And then here like this. Okay. And I'm gonna do that. Is this wet sand? This is dry sand, so I'm just kind of sorting things out right now. There we go. Is that wet sand? Yep, dry sand. And it looks like this one must be blocked. There we go. And I can go ahead and build a launcher right here. There we go, but I need to... There. I need to do this. There we go. You know what? This is jammed up because I built this top shaker here. I think I need to get rid of it, to be honest with you. So go ahead, hold control. Ugh. It's just gonna keep doing this on me, isn't it? I think the only way to do this is just get rid of that and build the conveyor. There, and then go like this. Okay. And I do have the flamethrower unlocked. And now I think I can go ahead and... Yeah, guns on 3. I'm going to set the flamethrower on 4 for now. I can go ahead and burn this slag, turn it into burnt slag, and save ourselves a little room. We're just going to keep storing it in this spot for now until we get our lives figured out. There we go. Got a lot of manual work at the start of this series here, but I get the feeling that a lot of this series is going to be manual work anyways, because yeah, we are in such a cramped spot here. This is a challenge. Absolutely. But we have a little bit of automation going here because I can just drop the sand here and it'll feed through as it needs to. Got some sand. I don't know. Yeah, we're running out of easily accessible wet sand from over here, which means pretty soon we're gonna have to go back to sand room and move it all back. And I haven't really figured out what our long-term plan is here, but I would love to have, instead of this, yeah, I don't know. We need to figure out a way to get wet sand this way, dry sand this way, and maybe eventually this will loop around. There's a crackstone area, so maybe eventually that can be where dry sand comes up and wet sand leaves. But we're not there yet. We are not there yet. And it looks like I have enough. Let's go ahead and research filters here. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do is set up a little bit of a, here, we're going to set up a little bit of a filter situation and conveyor belts and all that. So I always set my filters to, oh, it's not what I wanted. Always set my filters to number 7. And I'm going to use a trick that I learned. This is going to be allow only void bloom, because we can go ahead and build filters that go this way. And that is just going to take whatever falls down here, pull it that way. And now I'm going to do another filter that is allow only, actually block only wet sand. And that's going to go across here, drop down right there for now. There we go. And now I'm going to be able to start launching sand up this way. And if it's wet sand, it should fall down here, get taken this way, and go over to our shakers. So we have a little bit of an idea of what we got going on. Let's go ahead and do this. And this is going to take us a while, for sure. But I'm going to help it along by doing this. Make some space while we're at it. And this is going to send a whole bunch of wet sand over to our shakers. You know, we're going to have some gold coming in because we need to get that 1,000 gold to unlock the kinetic slag press. And we're at 103. So we're a ways off, my friends. We are a ways off. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, I edited the filter texture so that rightwards filters have this little blue animation and leftwards filters have the little yellow animation. I decided against animating the conveyors because that felt like visually very painful. So here we go. I actually am gonna do this so that we don't just have our wet sand eternally cycling down this hill. There we go. But we have quite a bit of wet sand coming this way. And now, actually what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and do another block only wet sand right here. So that just in case, yeah, it looked like something was trapped there, and now it's coming out this way. So feeling pretty good about that. We finally have some automated gold farming going on here, and now it's going to be incumbent on us to make sure we have enough room here. I'm debating how much manual dry sand moving I'm going to want to do, because the reality is I don't have any water for it anyways at this moment. So I could move it all over to the other room, but I'm not sure it's worth it. I'm going to go ahead and block that up. Okay. Because I'm kind of to the point where I'm almost ready to move on, figure out what's beneath us. Hope that there's a kinetic slag press already for me. Wouldn't that be nice? I wouldn't have to unlock it. This is moving quite slow, but that's alright. If I move another shaker like that, is this going to start moving stuff any faster? Not really, although maybe a little bit. We're not really getting any wet sand here. Okay, so let's go over. Yeah, it looks like we ran out of easy sand. I don't know. I guess I kind of just need to help. Oh, look at that. Looks like I need to edit my texture pack a little bit. And make it clear which direction a launcher is facing. So again, go ahead in the comments if you're commenting on my little texture pack loader I got going on here. Which colors do you think we go with for left and right for a launcher? And I'm thinking specifically the left and right launchers. Adding a little line, maybe we go red and blue because, you know, of course, or I don't know. Kind of like that yellow color. I think it's nice. And here we're gonna have a bunch of sand, dry sand, just cycling through, it looks like, but it's okay. This pile is so big. I think once I get that cleaned out, I don't know. Yeah, I almost want to just block this off here, so that stuff isn't eternally cycling. There we go. I'm trying to pick some wet sand there. That's challenging. We got a bunch of dry sand here, which I don't want. But it will at least fall out over on the right side, so I am happy with that. There we go. Cleaned it out a little bit. Doing my best to help. We're at 481. We got a ways to go for our 1,000 still. I really thought we'd be farther by now. And I guess while I'm doing some sand movement here, if you've made it this far in the video, and you're one of the 86% of people who watch my channel but aren't subscribed, consider this your wake-up call. You need to subscribe, because if you want to see all the videos that I've put out, and I've put out a ton of Sandustry videos because this game is incredible, go to my channel, go ahead and check them out. I have some good playlists of Let's Plays, hours of enjoyment for you guys, hours of pain for me. But of course, I really appreciate, if you are subscribed already, I appreciate you putting up with me asking people every single time. But, you know, it helps me out. So thank you guys. And of course, I love to read your comments. That is my favorite thing about doing this. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just making these videos for fun. And for me, the biggest part of that fun is reading your comments. And some of you guys just leave some really great, thoughtful kind, interesting comments. I have a great community, and I really appreciate you guys. And I try to make sure I tell you that with my responses to your comments down below. It looks like we're filling up pretty good on slag here. And so we really just need like another 300 gold to get us to the next level. The next level. Because then we're gonna need more gold after that, and we have almost burned through all of our wet sand. It leaves me with the question, how do we get the water from out here? I'm pretty sure I can, like, I can pick up sand. Yeah, and we got wet sand here now. I mean, I can do this, but I don't want to. Um, let's see, if I, oh, here, if I dig this way, am I gonna be able to get the water to go fall in this room here? Can we manufacture a crisis to get the water to move over to our factory without me grabbing the water, which I can't do right now? Yeah. Yeah, that kinda, I mean, we can't build out here, but we can steal the wet sand, so I guess I have that going for me. And we're just slowly doing it the easy way, I guess. Easy, hard, I'm not sure. There we go. Dry sand. Here we go. I'm just tossing now. Just trying to get that water over to me. Yeah. Okay, well, I can do that. I can do that. Let's go ahead. What do we got here? I could. It looks like there's a way to get the water onto this conveyor belt by digging through this way, although I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? Let's try it. Flamethrower. Is this gonna burn out? Yeah, it will. And I'm gonna go ahead and just block this off. Let's see. All this water should run down here and go into this pit. And I guess that'll give us an opportunity to, here, just go ahead and take advantage of this water here before it just all disappears. There we go. We got, where'd we end up? We're at 917. We're getting close. Okay. Yeah, right there. I need to dig through that. That'll dump all this water this way. And I'm just gonna go ahead and build a block here. That'll keep it from spilling out. I think we have a way to get a little bit of water here. Let's take a look. Yep, here we go. And now I need to move this sand. And there we go. We got some water moving through. Man, this is a lot of manual work. It is. This is not simple stuff, is it? There we go. And all that water's draining out. Let's go back into our pit here. This is kind of telling me that what we're gonna have to do is use it, like if steam is coming up this way, we have to let it go out and then fall back down and go into this pit. So yeah, that's gonna be That's gonna be interesting. Here we go. I think I can go ahead and unblock that. What's trapped in here? Looks like some wet sand. Okay, we got lots of water in here now. So, oh, once I burn through a little bit of this, we just don't want to waste any water here. We're at 984. We are so close to that kinetic slag press. And we got a whole bunch of sand coming this way now. So, feeling good about that. There we go. Oops. We're making progress. I'm actually pretty happy with the progress. It might not feel like a whole lot to you guys. Oh, look at that. We have a bunch of wet sand down here. Okay, we need to figure that out and deal with it. I wonder why that happened. Looks like... Oh, it's because our gold is filling up. Oh, there we go. Whew. We got enough. Go ahead and research refining. We got a kinetic slag press. Don't really need a vacuum, but we need to get past that for our rocket launcher. But now our shakers here shouldn't be so ineffective because our gold is not filled up. There we go. All right. I think it might be time to go ahead and dig lower. I guess kind of get rid of this dry sand down here because it's all gonna want to fall. Oh. Nope. Burnt slag can stay. Burnt slag can stay. It's so hard to pick exactly what I'm going for. There we go. And while I'm here, go ahead and burn the slag again. There we go. Making some space. That's what we're doing. There we go. Alright, let's go down. I want to see what's underneath here. I assume it's going to unlock something because, yeah, this is cool. This is really cool, this map so far. I'm happy with it. I'm already stressed out about what kind of shenanigans we're gonna have to do to have a coherent factory, but I'm also excited. Ooh, this is a big, tall area. Oh, I forgot. Now that we have our flamethrower, we can try to melt some of this ice, right? Or is this the packed ice, or is it regular ice? I'm not sure. Let's whip out. Oh, there we go. So it looks like he's gave us just enough water to keep us alive this far. But that's it. There we go. We unlock that. There we go. I don't want to waste this water. It's just gonna disintegrate for a while. There we go. Is that... Now it's moving? Okay. I'm just making some room here. What's going on? What's blocking this down here? Is there... Why are you not moving? Oh, it's because the conveyor's going the wrong direction. Okay. Here, let's rebuild. We're gonna do a filter. We'll do void bloom again. We'll go this way. No, I screwed that up. Of course. let's do this. We need to do a allow only void bloom. We're gonna go like that. Okay. Now I gotta clean all this stuff out, but that's alright. We're sort of just moving our problem from one side to the other here. And I gotta keep an eye on this because our right side is gonna fill up really quick. And as soon as it looks, honestly, it looks like I pretty much already used up all the wet sand that was over there, so let's just go ahead and block this. There we go. And now I can do this too. We'll use up some of our water in our washing room here. There we go. We're using it. And how are we doing over here? Pretty good, but pretty full. I don't have a lot of room yet in here. Clean that out. And man, this is it's a lot of manual labor here. Whoops. There we go. There, let's keep digging down here. I have the gun and we could, like, we can shoot with the gun, but it's pretty slow. Let's do it on this side. Here we go. It does work a little bit better going straight down, so that's nice. Wow, this is a large vertical space. That'll be useful. That will be useful, I'm sure. Here we go. We're up to 480. We're at almost 500 gold. We got another room here, but nothing unlocked yet. So let's try going this way. Nothing yet. Then let's keep going down. What's over here? Does this unlock a room or is this just sand? I'm not sure yet. Running into red sand. Red sand is great, but we don't need it right now, and so right now it's sort of just in my way. But we will need it as soon as possible, really, because the reality is we need flux. Oh, a body. Oh, I thought we were done with the bodies. What is this stuff? Scoria. Nice. You know what that means, folks. We can go ahead and automate our slag burning right away. It's going to be painful to dig through with this, just a shovel, but this is fantastic. Oh, I love that. We don't need lava. We don't need cryoblaster. We got everything we need right here. And since we already unlocked the kinetic slag press, I think that means we can go ahead and automate the next stage of our factory. And now I'm kind of torn. Can we set up a washer, a shaker system, and a slag press all in this area? I don't know. Actually, the real question is, what are we gonna... This might be a good gold room. Think along with me here. This might be a good place to put collectors. If we put up a washing station up here, automatically burn the slag right here, kinetic slag presses right here. Are we going to be able to ship the gold back up here just for the kinetic slag press? It's an interesting proposition. You know what? While I'm here, let's just dig up this way, because maybe I'm missing something. This is fun. I love the exploration part, and we are doing all kinds of exploration today. Normally, my normal... Of course, you know this if you've been watching along, but my normal order of operations is build a quick and dirty factory that gets me basically to where we are right now in the research, and then hunker down, turtle down, build out my factory as much as possible, and then go looking for more sand, more water, etc. Look at this, more water. This is kind of lovely. Now I'm intrigued. Oh, and it looks like there's a way out of this room down there. So let's go ahead and use up all this water so I don't lose it when I open up that hole. Or maybe I can just go ahead and build a block right over that. But it looks like there's going to be enough sand just in this room alone to use up all this water, so... I'm feeling good. I'm kind of ready to just already abandon everything I've built so far. We're stopped dead at 646. I'm kind of ready to abandon all that and just do a total rethink on the factory already. So, sticking true to my word, build something and then destroy it right away. Here we go. Clean this out. Clean this room out pretty quick. Here we go. I don't want all my water to disappear. There we go. We have a lot of wet sand. I think we probably have enough to accomplish all the things we want to do. I should go ahead and just... I don't even know if it matters. I'm just going to build some block there, block that room off. And... oh, look at that. The cinder, ever so conveniently, came right up here. That's nice. That's really nice. That is the funny thing about density. The low density pixels... materials are just going to naturally float to the top of your pile. But that means if I need some cinder up here, which I do, it's just going to pop right up here without me needing to do anything. So I love that. Okay, well, we sure have a mess going here, but I think that might be a good place to leave this first episode. And next time when we come back, we will try to clean up our mess. It is looking pretty ugly so far, but I'm actually really happy with how far we've gotten. So, if you've enjoyed the video so far, and if you're excited for the next episode in the series, make sure you leave a like down below. Help the algorithm, help all of our Sandustry friends find this video. What I really want you to do is leave a comment, because I love hearing what you guys think. I love hearing what you think of this challenge. And, of course, subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a Sandustry player and you have never challenged yourself yet, why don't you go ahead, go to the Sandustry Discord, get this mod pack, get this map, and play the challenge along with me so that you guys can feel the pain along with me as well. If you don't have the mod loader yet and you need help installing the mods, why don't you go ahead, check my comments down below. I will link you to the video where I walk you through every single step that it takes to get mods for the Sandustry demo. It's kind of unbelievable how much content the modders have added to a free demo. That's right, a free demo. All of this is free. I've never paid a penny for this game so far, but I really can't wait until I can, because this game is incredible. But on that note, you guys, I have been TrimTextures. I really appreciate you watching. Make sure you subscribe so you can see the next episode. It will come out tomorrow. And until then, I will see you later. Bye-bye.